lot of people have a dream to have their own business, but put off by the risks, the uncertainty, and so people just give up often on their dream. But what if I told you that there was a business, or there are businesses out there, that you don't have risks, you don't have that downside. In actual fact, you don't have overhead, staff, premises costs. You just have an opportunity to make money. And you would say, well, I've never heard of a business like that, so it can't possibly exist. But it does exist. And this type of business is very, very exciting because it's also scalable. And what I mean by that is it has the opportunity to grow beyond the normal territories and parameters that you would normally experience with a business. And it can go international, and it can even go global. So what is the advantage? Well, the advantage is that you've got no risk, but also you've got a lot of freedom with this type of business. You can go with it where you want, and you can work in terms of your own time. You can work in terms of your own schedule. You can work wherever you want to work. And this really is an extraordinary thing, but this is where we're moving to in business, and this is all available. Now, one business that fits very, very nicely into this context is a business called network marketing. Now, you may have heard of network marketing before. You may have different ideas about it, but let me first of all tell you a couple of things that network marketing is not. Network marketing is not a pyramid scheme. Now, pyramid selling is illegal, but it's, if you think about it, all businesses are on a pyramidal type structure. Whereby you have the person at the top who's earning a lot of money, and then you have people sort of lower down who don't have such great opportunities. In network marketing, everyone has the same opportunity, and so it's an equal playing field, and it makes it very interesting. Network marketing is also not a buyer's club. It's not like a situation where everybody's buying product and it doesn't really matter what the product is. So let's just really think about network marketing. What is really, really going on with it? Well, in 2012, the turnover of the recorded music industry in the world was 16.7 billion. Okay, you think, well, it's gone down a little bit, but it's still quite substantial. The gaming industry was 67 billion. The movie industry was 80 billion. Network marketing is 167 billion. Network marketing, in my experience, when you hear about something like this, a lot of people are going to think, as I did, well, I don't think I can do that. It's not my scene. It sounds to me like sales, and I don't think I can do it. I don't want to do it. That's exactly what I thought. But I looked at it, and the more I looked at it, the more intrigued I became with it, because I saw lots and lots of people that were, very kind of ordinary people that were becoming very, very successful with it. And I spoke to someone about it, and I said, well, it seems to me a little bit like sales. And they said, no, it's not all about sales. They said it's all about sharing. It's all about sharing your experience. And then someone else said to me early on, they said, James, all you're ever going to be in this is you're going to be a highly paid storyteller. And I thought to myself, well, that is absolutely ridiculous. What a really, really, basic, ridiculous thing to say. But the more I've thought about that, the more I've realized that is exactly what I've become. I have become a highly paid storyteller, telling stories about the product, telling stories about the business, telling stories about other people's experiences, and that is as easy as anything. And so what really this is just a huge social experience, a social experience, meeting people that want to have an experience, whether that be with the product, and with the business, or just with life. With network marketing, you get the best of all worlds. You get the opportunity to earn money, to work with the people that you want to work with, but the most important thing is you get the opportunity to decide when you want to work. And that, I see, is the greatest wealth that you can have. The opportunity to decide what you want to do, when you want to do it, with no one over your shoulder saying, get on with this, get on with that, or you need to fulfill this, or you need to fulfill that. Well, within 4 years of starting this business here, or the business I was involved with, and am involved with here in the UK, I was down at Porsche in Reading, buying a Porsche for cash from this. And to my mind, that was the icing on the cake. I thought, my goodness, I've started from a place where I had no idea how to make this work. I didn't necessarily believe I could do it. And here I am, buying this car from the proceeds of this business. And that was an extraordinary, extraordinary success. Because believe me, I am perhaps the most unlikely person to be successful at this, in the sense that I have no sales experience at all. So again, not about sales. It's all about sharing. It's all about people. And at a presentation I was hosting, we had about 200 people in the room. About 4 years after I started, the door opened at the back of the room and someone came in who I knew very, very well. And this was the senior executive of the company that I used to work for. And I was amazed, but then I thought, well, hang on a moment. I kind of know how he got here. And that was because his son had joined my network marketing business. So his father had come along to have a look. And his father was so impressed by what he saw that he actually joined this network marketing business at the end of the evening. And he joined through his son, which meant that he effectively joined my business. He did join my business. So we had this extraordinary conversation at the end of the evening where he came up to me and he said to me, I just can't quite work this out. You used to work for me, and now I'm going to be working for you. And I shook him by the hand and I said, that's right. And that was an extraordinary occurrence because it made me realize that this is for absolutely everybody. So the sky's the limit in terms of who could join your network marketing business.